Hello everyone, welcome back to Mama May Plays Minecraft. Today we're going to be recording episode 2 in our new series, Minecraft Basics. So this is a series for people who are brand new to Minecraft, whether you are personally playing or whether you are only watching because you have people in your life who are playing. So our next episode, this current episode that we're doing, episode 2, is a continuation from last episode. Last episode was our first introduction to Minecraft, where we created worlds, threw away a couple of worlds, and did some basic game navigations, how to move back and forth, etc. So today, episode 2, we are actually going to be doing basically day 1 activities. So if you're watching YouTube videos of Minecraft or streams on either Facebook or Twitch and you're watching people streaming, they've already gotten past day 1. And a lot of people assume that if you're watching, you already know how to do a lot of the day 1 activities. So we're going to go ahead and take it very slow for this first day 1, okay? And we're going to go and copy our Mama May Plays Minecraft seed. Last episode we ended by creating demo 3. So I'm just going to recreate that step real quickly. We're just going to create this world and we're going to pretend like we're just coming into it for the first time as we play. Every world you create, you're going to have to accomplish your day 1 activities. And in short, your day 1 activities is simply to survive. So what we're wanting to do is survive the first night. So we have a whole day to get what we need to do one of 2 things. We're either going to want to make a bed so we can sleep through the night and get past all the monsters, or make a shelter so that we can hide out and not get killed by all the monsters. So as we go through, a few things we're going to need. We are going to need some materials. And the very first material that we're going to need is called a crafting table. So one thing that I said that I like doing is kind of creating a pillar where my spawn point is. Sand is really easy to break, just like dirt is. Okay, so I'm just making a flat area here, okay, and creating something very unnatural. So we spawned right about here, and we're just gonna create a pillar. And I'm gonna jump off this and we'll make it bigger later if we need to, okay, but that's just nice to know where we spawned. And so the first thing we're gonna need to do is gather some materials, and the first material available to us is wood. So let's go ahead and break down a tree. You see that it took me a little bit of time for this wood to break just by using my fist. Once again, I just want to draw your attention to the left and right bits of the screen. And you'll see my keyboards, and so when I'm walking with my W, A, S, and D, you will see the keys light up. So let me walk forward a little bit. See, there goes my W key. This is just so you can see what I'm doing on the keyboard to navigate, okay? And with the mouse, if I use the left or normal mouse button, that's attack or punch or hit. Okay, so you can see that dirt block in front of me is getting a little bit of particle effects going. If I were to just hold down, it would break it, okay? And then my right mouse button is my use or place. Okay, so you should see that light up. I have nothing in my hand, so nothing's being done, but you can see my mouse lighting up. Okay, we explored this world just a little bit the other day, and you see that there's a cave over there. It's dark enough that even though it's daytime, the zombie has spawned. He's coming out and burning in the daytime. I have no armor on me and I have no weapon, so I'm going to run away from the zombie and let the sunshine burn him up. So I'm going to run, 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 run. He's still coming after me. Okay, hopefully, yep, there he goes. He's dead. All right, so one thing I want to point out that a lot of people need to know is that these leaves will stay around as long as they're touching wood. Okay, so here's this place where that set of leaves that belong to my tree is going to stay up there until it's no longer connected to any other leaves that are touching wood. So we're going to break down these other two trees. Okay, and the first tool that I'm going to create is a pickaxe so that I can mine something a little bit sturdier than wood. But I am going to break down these. I'm just walking you through my thought process as I explore my world. All right, I can no longer, you can see I'm using my left button, but I can't reach that block. So using the blocks in my inventory, I'm going to place one down right underneath me, but as I click, I can't do anything because I'm standing in this block. So to get out of the way, I'm going to jump up in the air. So with the space bar, you can see that I'm hitting space and jumping. So I'm going to jump up in the air, and at the same time as I'm up in the air, I'm going to right click the block under my feet. So now I'm standing on the block. And that means I can reach this block. And it's up there caught on the leaves. I can break these leaves with my fist or with the wood block in my hand. I'm going to break this one and take it with me. Okay, and I'm going to break one more tree. Okay. Now normally if you find a small cave, that's a good place to start a shelter. Okay. However, we just saw that cave in front of our trees is big enough and deep enough. It's going to spawn monsters. Okay. So I have enough trees in my hands. I'm just going to stand back and see if they're connected to any other leaves that are connected to a trunk. So I just broke the last couple leaves right here. So these should all naturally decay. And as you can see already, I have a sapling in my hand. Okay? Or a couple saplings. That means I can replant them. I'm going to replant them exactly where I found them, or as close to it as I can. Let's call this one here. Okay. And I think I broke 3 trees. So I think there was one right here. Okay, so now I have those out of my way. Now, if you do it right, trees will drop more saplings than one. So that way you can plant a whole forest. But I'm going to leave these alone for a while. Okay, and I'm going to show you that you take a log, okay, and I'm going to right click and that will drop one. If I normal click, it drops the whole bunch in my hand. But I'm going to take the one, I'm going to put it in my little hand crafting area, and a log generates 4 planks. If you take 4 planks and put them in this fashion here, it creates a crafting table. A crafting table, if you place it somewhere, allows you to, I did not place the crafting table, I placed a log. Okay. So again, using your right mouse button, you're going to take whatever's in your inventory, make sure you're on the right slot in your hotbar. You can put it down, and when you right click this item, it will actually allow you to go ahead and create something bigger than a 4x4. So this is a 3x3. So once again, we're going to drop a single log. Actually, let me drop 2. And that will give me 4 spruce planks times however many things I put in here. So that'll give me 8 spruce planks. I'm going to drop 2 in a pattern like this, and that turns this into sticks. I'm going to take 2 of my sticks and 3 of my planks, and it turns it into a pickaxe. Okay, so I just have to know these, or if I don't know it, this little recipe book will show me all the patterns. And if you flip this between all and all available, it'll show you what you need, how to create it. Okay, So I'm not going to create another pickaxe. I want to save my materials until I get some stone and create a heftier pickaxe. I'm hitting it with my right mouse button, and I'm going to break this crafting table so I can carry it around with me. If you notice, these saplings the tree leaves have already decayed and given me some more saplings. I now have 3 more saplings in my inventory. Okay, bear with me just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and adjust my screen a little bit because I noticed that we are not seeing my entire lower okay, there we go. You should be able to now see my entire hotbar. Okay, so I'm going to venture down here. Where did I put my pickaxe? It's up in my inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down here, and I'm going to break some of these stone. So the regular stone, when you break it, turns into cobblestone. Pick that up. See, it looks a little bit different. Looks a little bit different. That's because when stone breaks, it becomes cobblestone. We will talk about something called enchantments later. But what I want now is I need about 11 of these. And as hopefully nothing else is coming up there to kill me. So 8, 9, 10, and 11. And I'll show you why I needed exactly 11. I'm going to get out of this pit. Okay, we're going to come over here with my crafting table. Let's go to the beach. All right, the night is coming and I don't have bed or shelter. So I'm going to go ahead and go find a place where I can hide. So I'm going to come down here and I'll show you the best way to hide. So I'm going to come in here and build a little shelter of my own. Okay, and I'm just digging out a hole or mining out a hole. Okay. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, let me put that back. It doesn't matter if the material is different. So I'm just making a little hole to pass the evening in. I don't have a bed, so I don't really need this hole to be very big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this crafting table down. And when I'm going to craft something, it lights up just this screen, so not my environment. But I'm going to take my wood and make another set of sticks. I need a lot of sticks right now because I'm going to show you a couple things. So the first thing I made was the crafting table. The second thing I'm going to make is a furnace. So a furnace is this 8 blocks around with a hole in the middle. I'm going to grab it and I'm going to show you what I'm going to make. Okay. If I were lucky, which I was not, okay, there would have been sheep around and I could have made a bed. I didn't see any sheep right offhand. There might have been. We didn't wander very far. So another thing that we want to make is some lighting. So I'm going to use torches. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take spruce planks, 2 of them, and I'm going to take 3 logs. So I'm being very conservative with the materials I have. And with, so you can see it's cooking, and that furnace is putting off a little bit of light right now and lighting up my little 2x3 area. So I'm going to go ahead and create some more wood to fuel. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's going to be probably enough to make some charcoal. So I'm making charcoal. Charcoal, on the other hand, I probably didn't need to do this. Charcoal can burn 8 items. So I'm going to take 1 and give it 8 to burn. And that will give me 8 pieces of charcoal. So I didn't need to do that. That's going to be a perfect number. So I'm going to go ahead and use this right now. Sticks and coal or charcoal make torches. Okay, so I'm just going to get my 4 right now, and I'm going to put one right here. So when this is not cooking, I still have light. I'm going to just stick one out there to light up my area. And as night passes, hopefully I can see by peeking out and seeing the sky. Sky is dark. Okay, so we're going to stay in here while the sky is dark. There was my little mistake, so I cut that stone out. And another reason I need stone, so while that's cooking, is I'm going to upgrade my tools. So I have this wooden pickaxe, and I'm going to take, so I'm going to keep this 9 and whatever comes out of the furnace. So I'm going to create 4 more. I'm going to create 2 sets of tools. I'm going to create a pickaxe. As we know, it was 2 sticks and something across the top. It was planks before. Now I'm using cobblestone. So now I have a stone pickaxe. And then I want to chop down more trees because I used up all the wood here. So I'm going to use an axe. Okay. And as I'm cooking the charcoal, I'm going to keep on making torches. Loads and loads of torches. So all that came out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make all that. Oh, sorry, wrong tool. I need the crafting table. And actually, because a torch is only a small one item on top of each other, I can also do that on the fly while I'm walking around without a crafting table. I can use my short little crafting area and I can still make torches. Okay, so as we are waiting for night to pass, something that we can think about, I did not manage to make a bed for day 1. So my day 1 activity, I don't want to call it a failure, but I did make a shelter. So I am definitely working well with the first mandate of day 1, which is to survive night 1. Okay, so when daylight comes, we now have a little bit more equipment. So what did we accomplish on day 1? We broke some wood. We made a crafting table, we broke some stone, and we made a furnace. So those are basically some good things to do. I'm now out of charcoal again, and what did I want to do with charcoal? Oh yes, we will want some more charcoal. So let me go ahead and burn up some more of the logs to make some charcoal. Because if we were to find some iron, we will definitely need to smelt that in order to get usable iron. So we're going to go ahead and smelt up some more charcoal. Okay, and I'm holding on to some materials here, but we'll have 3 pieces of charcoal anyway. I'm going to leave it sitting in the furnace as a temporary storage, and then another piece of storage. We can take 2 logs and get 8 planks, and with those planks we can, this looks very similar to the furnace recipe, but the material instead of cobblestone is now planks. Any wooden planks can make a chest. And now the chest, as we go running around in the next day or so and get materials, we can store stuff so that our own inventory is not logged. Okay? Just checking for daylight. No daylight. All right, do I have any more materials? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and create this item. But I'm going to also show you that it is not necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and grab, a lot of people like to make a sword because this is Minecraft. We want a Minecraft sword, right? If you've gone to the toy store and seen the Minecraft area, you might have seen a pickaxe and a sword. These are stone items, so I have now a stone pickaxe, a wooden pickaxe, a stone pickaxe, a stone axe, and a stone sword. And I want you guys to look at the difference here. This has a 9 attack damage. This is an axe. This sword only has a 5 attack damage, but it definitely attacks faster, 1.6 attack speed and 0.8 attack speed. That just means how fast you can re-attack. So a lot of seasoned Minecrafters don't even bother making swords. Okay? They just attack animals or monsters with their axes. So let's go take a look and see if it's daytime yet. It is not daytime. I'm just gonna see if I can venture out and stick a, there we go. Okay, I'm being so brave right now. I don't want a monster to attack me. And there are going to be monsters out and about. I can see the sunrise is about to happen. But the more, oh shoot, that's a creeper. Okay, creepers are very scary in the game to me because I like to build stuff and they like to blow up and they can take surrounding blocks with them. So if you've built this gorgeous palace or if you've built a beautiful bridge or any other thing, you know, if you just built a stupid little stone shack or wooden shack, they can definitely blow that up. So I'm gonna see if I can peek out, make sure he didn't show up. He's still there, he's still there, but it's daytime. I'm running. Okay, so we're gonna go and find some other things to look at. That monster is going to hurt me. Okay, that over there is an Enderman, and as long as you don't look him in the eyes, he will leave you alone. Okay, so we're going to keep, and the eye I'm talking about is this cross. Okay, that little white cross, that is what I'm looking at. So as long as I keep my eyes down, don't look him in the eyes. Okay, there's another creeper. Creepers do not blow up, do not die in the sunshine. So we have to kind of wander away until he doesn't look at us. So I'm going to kill my first thing. I think I am going to kill my first thing. Okay, these are sweet berries. So the bushes are thorny, so they can deal damage. You don't want to approach it. But if I can get close enough to pick up the sweet berries, that's my first food. Okay, so as I get hurt or as I lose some energy running around, you can see my hunger bar is going to go down. So it's good to have some food. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of this free food. Okay. And what I'm wandering around doing is I have my axe in my hand, so I'm ready to cut some trees or people down. I guess there are no other people in this game but me, so I meant animals or monsters. But what I really want to do is find some coal, some iron, and some sheep. Okay, so those are my, and the pig, that was what I thought I saw earlier. All right, guys, I'm gonna kill this pig so I can get some pork chops. Okay, 3 pork chops. Aside from being cute, if you think they're cute, I know there's a creeper behind me. I saw it. I'm running away. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he's coming. He's coming. Okay, so kill a pig or kill a creeper. That's what happens with a creeper, guys. I was hoping I had backed away in time. Creepers attack due to proximity. Okay, so I am a conservationalist. Yes, I like to maintain the landscape as best as I can, but as you can see, the creeper's explosion not only blew up the area, but it also destroyed the resulting some of the resulting blocks. So I'm going to go ahead and finish killing that. Okay, so it took 2 blows per pig to kill them. So I had hit them once before. And I'm still looking for sheep. Pigs were nice, but sheep would be better because I need their wool to make a bed. That little creature is so cute. It's a fox. Aside from being cute, there's no other purpose for them, except later on if I ever wanted to create a automatic sweetberry farm. Foxes harvest sweet berries for their own use, but they also drop any extra ones. So I'm just wandering around my natural environment here. We will need these things, sugarcane. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. And I'm going to go ahead and kind of wander around. I don't want to get too far from my little base that I had just created because it's got my stuff in it. Okay, so if I wanted to leave this area, which I probably will because this area seems to have nothing but trees in it, I'm going to need to pack all that stuff up and take it with me. So I'm going to need to make sure that I have inventory space. So let's see if I got lost yet. Okay, let's retrace our steps. I think we're coming around here. And this is the problem for a lot of us who are not directionally gifted. We may end up getting lost. So hopefully I don't get too lost. I'm coming over here to pick these up. Okay, now where was my little pit? All right, so I can see my stupid sand pillar over there. I call it stupid because it's only 3 blocks high or 4 blocks high. It's not exactly a stellar pillar, but do you remember this is where we spawned? Okay, which means that our pit is somewhere up here, not very far. Hopefully that creeper that was in the pit has despawned, so I can come back in here. And here's my stuff. Okay, so first things first, I have exactly 8 pork chops. I don't know how lucky that was. We're going to cook it up. Eating raw pork is not great for you. In terms of the game, you can, if you get fish, beef, chicken, or pork, you can eat it raw. It just won't give you as much return as if you cooked it first. And I think if you eat raw chicken, there's a chance you can get sick. I think it's chicken. It might be pork. But anyway, so it's a good rule of thumb whenever you are trying to eat some food, make sure that you eat it cooked. But again, if you're in the middle of a fight and you killed something and you're running out of health and you're going to die in a minute if you don't pick that health up, anything in a pinch will do. And if you have to eat raw food at that point in time, you will have to go ahead and eat raw food. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Come on, come on, come on. As you cook things up, you can hear that little ding when you pick things out of your furnace, and that indicates that you've picked up some experience orbs. Okay, so you can see that I have went from 0 experience to 1. So I'm talking about down here. You can see that. Okay. I'm going to go down into this scary, scary pit. I'm going to take my torches and put them in my offhand so that I can light things up. I can hear, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I have no armor on and these guys are going to kill me. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. I'm leaving. I will have to eventually come back to spawn and explore that cave, or maybe I will explore another cave. But right now, that scared me. I am leaving this area. I still haven't found any sheep. So I want to go someplace where there might be sheep. There's that horrible hole in the ground from Mr. Creeper. Okay, so if I went straight across to the south, which is where I did, I'm going to see that the end of my island is coming up. So one of the things that I probably should do is build a boat. The boat will allow me to travel, so I'm going to take my stone axe, I'm going to cut down some more wood, Okay. Okay. And maybe some more wood. Okay, I'll come up and take this little tree out. Okay, maybe that's enough. I don't know yet. So I'm going to take my crafting table, come down to the beach, and I'm gonna, don't have enough there, so I'm going to create some more planks. Okay, got my total planks, drop it in here into the shape of a boat, pick up my crafting table so we can venture away, put the boat, oh boy, come here, okay. So what I did here was I hit the F key, and the F puts it into my offhand or not, okay? So that offhand, I can either open up my inventory and put something in my offhand, or I can use F and just put it there. So I'm going to get into my boat, and I'm going to travel, and we're going to see, oh, stop, 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 coal, charcoal. So we're going to stop right here, okay? I'm going to take this because anytime you see coal, you're going to want it for fuel later, okay? I'm using up my wooden pickaxe before I use the stone one. So I have a bunch of coal here. Okay, so let's recap. What do you need when you first start your world? You're going to need a crafting table. You're going to need some tools. You want to avoid making a wooden axe. It actually gives you no benefit, no more benefit than if you were to just punch a tree with your bare hand. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and collect up all of this. So the first tool you want to make is a wooden pickaxe. Take that wooden pickaxe and go into a cave, and if you can't find a surface cave like I did, you're just going to dig down into the grass. The dirt and grass will give way to some stone. It's usually sitting on stone. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and light this little area up, and this will be our day 2 or night 2 hideout, because the night came on us and caught me unaware. So I'm going to go ahead and dig a little hole, and what I like to do is I like to dig out of sight of the opening. So here's my opening. So I'm going to go ahead and dig into this mountainside just a little bit, so I can hide 1 or 2 blocks in. Again, I have no bed, no sheep around, no bed. So while it is nighttime, okay, we're going to gauge that to be about 10 minutes, I think, is a day cycle. So we're going to go ahead and start digging down and do a little mining to see if I can find some iron. While, I mean, might as well be productive, right? So however you want to stair step. Okay, let's light this up. It's getting a little dark. So in case you're not noticing, I'm also stair stepping the ceiling. And the reason for that is you want to give yourself a little too high space before you drop down 1 level. And that is so that when you're going down the staircase, you don't bang your head. Okay? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that panned out for us. Look, iron ore. Okay, you're going to have to be very careful as you start getting into the more complicated ores. Iron is the last thing you can mine with a cobblestone or a stone pickaxe. So, before you mine gold, you're going to need an iron pickaxe. Okay? If you try to mine something that you don't have the equipment for, it will break eventually. And this is a good indication of how, if you have the right tool or not. If you're hitting something with your tool and it's just over and over again giving you, it's taking forever, that means you have the wrong tool, so you might want to stop. But if you don't stop, that item will eventually break, but it won't give you anything. It'll just break. So we have coal. We have our furnace. So I'm going to take my furnace, pop it over here. I have 6 pieces of iron, so I only need 1 piece of coal. So I'm going to use my charcoal that I made. I'm going to use that up. In fact, I'm going to use it up now in making another torch or torch set. So that's 4 torches. And I no longer have charcoal in my inventory. That's 1 more space freed up. Actually, I'm a dork. I just let the menu do the torch and it took up 1 of my coal. There we go. Now I no longer have charcoal in my inventory. And just so I don't have sticks in my inventory, I'll go ahead and make 1 more set of torches. And that's 2 more pieces of inventory space freed up. Okay. So iron. Okay. There's a couple reasons I was so desperate to get iron. Without iron, I can't make shears. Without shears, the only way to make a bed is to kill sheep. So I don't want to kill sheep. That's a renewable resource. So I'm going to go ahead and make my first pair of shears. And I also have 4 pieces of iron left. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make an iron pickaxe. And hopefully I will be able to find more iron so I can make a bucket. But right now I need to put my crafting table down. Okay, make an iron pickaxe. Okay. Let's go see if it's daylight yet. Nope. Let's keep mining, guys. So we're going to take this and we're going to keep mining. Okay, time for some more lighting. There we go. While I'm making my stair steps down, let me talk about lighting. Monsters cannot spawn in light levels of 7 or higher. Okay, so how do I know what my light level is? If you hit F3, and you're going to see over here your light level is 9. And it's going to tell you where it's coming from. 0 sky and 9 block, meaning it's getting the light level of 9 from the torch I just placed. So I'm going to show you a little bit of difference here. Okay, if I take this away, right now is a 0 light level. Okay, now why are monsters not spawning right on top of me? There's another rule that they have to spawn no further than so many blocks and no closer than so many blocks. So I can't remember the exact radiuses, but I think it's 24 and 40. So they can't spawn within 24 blocks of you or further than 40 away. I don't quote me on that. I can't remember, like I said, but this allows you to be safe for a distance of a certain number of distance. However, if they spawn and then see you, there is nothing keeping them from coming at you. Okay, so I just broke my first stone pickaxe. I want to save my iron pickaxe for anything of good quality. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and keep on making stone pickaxes until I have a hefty store of iron, and then diamonds. Okay, so you can see it's getting dark again. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and place my torches in my offhand, so as I go down I don't have to keep rolling across my hotbar in order to place in order to use items in my hotbar. So right now I'm using the pickaxe, but at the same time I can use the torches. Oh my gosh, you guys have just caught me in my first foible. I have a habit of calling torches candles, but there is an actual candle in the game, so we don't want to keep doing that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of go catty corner here and follow the coal vein and pick up more coal. Pick up more coal. All right, that's all the coal. All right, so we're going to keep on going down. All right, let's go up and see if it's daytime yet. So we want to leave and get to some country with sheep spawning. That's where I'm going. Okay, it is now daytime. We're just going to leave. Now, you may ask why I didn't pick up all my torches on the way back up. It's okay. It's a cave system. You want to light up a cave system, even though that cave was mostly man-made by me. Anytime you start exploring caves, you want to light it up. So I didn't explore the cave system that was right by our spawn point, that pit. Oh, this is a mountainous region. That bodes well for maybe some ores, but it doesn't bode very well for sheep unless it's a grassy mountain. I'm going to go around and take a look and see what kind of... So this is another taiga biome. I can tell by the abundance of spruce trees. If you can see, let me turn towards it, there is a portal ruin right there. Doesn't do us much good because it is in the ground. I mean, oh, sorry, in the water. Hello, dolphins. Dolphins, if you follow them, can lead you to shipwrecks. Shipwrecks usually have some treasure in it. But I'm looking for sheep, you guys. I'm still looking for sheep. So let's go ahead and make it to land. Get out of our boat with our shift key. Okay. Break our boat so we can carry it with us. And then we're just going to hike overland and see if we can find some sheep. This is a very coastal country. Okay, is that a sheep or a goat? I think that's a goat. All right, that's a goat. We don't want a goat. Oh my gosh. Hello, goats. Goats are nice. There's some chickens there. Usually there's sheep near chickens. Hello, goats. Now we have to be a little bit wary of goats. Some goats like to butt, and they can deal us some damage as we are currently non-armored. Okay, I saw this, so I told you what's the rule when you see coal. Grab it. Grab the coal. Okay. So, okay, we'll just grab this coal and it might take us down. it might not. Okay, let's see if I can jump and land in that water. Good. Water will cushion your fall damage. And it also hinders your mining abilities. So we're just not going to worry about that. We're going to get out of this pit and keep on looking for sheep. Cows, that's promising, but no sheep. Grabbing all the coal we come across. But our main goal here is sheep, so how much time do we have as we watch the sun move? Okay. Hello cows, have you seen any sheep around? Okay. Yes, I'm violating my rule of picking up coal, but I just want to see if there are any sheep around. I see more pigs down there, but you know, I'm going to try to make my way down there because that land is a lot more promising for sheep occurrence than where we are. So I'm going to keep on. Splash. Okay. Here we go. Look at all these different types of trees. Now, as we are traveling around, I don't want to fall into that pit if there's no way out. Once we decide where we're going to make our permanent base, or at least a temporary base, we might run around collecting more wood types, so that we have all the different material types for any kind of build that we're considering. Okay, so in another episode, we're going to create some builds. I'm going to show you a couple of simple ones, and then we'll go into some more specific ones. And what I mean by that is specific to me. So when you're watching some of these videos, or just coming across some ideas of your own, you can definitely mix and match some materials to get the effect that you might be going for on your own builds. Okay. So as you watch me going, you're going to notice that I say a lot about replanting things, but you're going to see that I'm not replanting. For example, as I am traveling through, I'm gathering up this sugar cane. These are sugar cane. Okay, sugar cane allows you to create sugar or paper, and we're going to need paper for a lot of things. So why am I not replanting it? Because I'm only passing through these regions. Okay, and only a certain number of blocks away from you, called chunks, only a certain number of chunks, chunks are 16 by 16 areas, will be active. And so what happens is, as you leave chunks behind, they become inactive, and it requires an active chunk or an active block for things to happen. So if you planted a sapling, remember those saplings we planted? If they hadn't grown in the time that it took us to, you know, pass that night or whatever, they're not going to grow. Okay, so I need the sheep, but there's a creeper over there. Now creepers, come on, can blow up in water, but if they're in water, they're not gonna hurt anybody. Watch this. Blow on. No effect. Okay, so that's always a good thing. That was handy that I was in the water when he wanted to blow up. He did hurt me, but he didn't blow up. So he hurt me, so you can see my hearts. And if it might take a second dose of food for those hearts to come back. So I'm going to go over here and harvest these sheep without killing them. So handy that it ate some grass. When a naked sheep eats grass, he grows his wool back. That's it. That's it. That's how they get their wool. How many wool did I get? I got 9 wool. That's excellent. I only need 3 to make a bed. So let me go get this one again. He must have just eaten. All right, take a look at my hunger bar and take a look at my health bar. So one of my chicken haunches is down. If I eat, it should fill up my chicken haunch and fill up my hearts. Okay, so I am happily in possession of some wool. Let's run over here, grab my crafting table, stick it somewhere. If you notice, I stuck it in the middle of the air. It's okay. I need to make a bed. So to make beds, I need some planks. Any planks will do. I only have spruce right now. And I have my first bed. Alrighty. Let's take a look at where the sun is. Where is the ball of fire? Where are you, ball of fire? Okay, it's almost nighttime. So let me get someplace high up so I can see the sun. Okay, that's a little bit too high. Anyway, there's the sun. It's not quite going down, so I'm going to keep exploring the world. So this is spruce. That's dark oak. Okay, this is regular oak. Oak and birch are usually everywhere. Surprisingly, there's birch, that white and black zebra stripe thing here. Since you guys were kind enough to re-eat, I will be kind enough to re-shear. And aren't you pleased that I didn't kill you to get your wool? That would be 3 sheep dead. Now, different colored sheep spawn in the wild, but the very unnatural colors can be created using dyes, and then you can dye sheep as well as their wool. Okay, so I can see that the night is going. So I'm going to come down here, slap my bed on the ground, and sleep in it. So that was all right clicks. This is also considered my new spawn point. If I die in the game, I will regenerate here. But not anymore, because I'm going to go ahead and pick up the bed, and I will, the world can't find my bed because I picked it up, so it's going to respawn me back at that sand pillar. Okay, so folks, this was let me go ahead and show you which day I'm on. I lost count. We're on day 3. We started day 0, so we have passed 3 nights. 2 nights without a bed, and the 3rd night we passed with a bed. And that, my friends, is surviving the night. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, and hopefully, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And for this series, I am going to try to post at least once a week. And if you want to know when I have actually uploaded my videos, hit the notification bell, and we will definitely rejoin you with another episode, and we will continue in the world that we created. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of that so that we can pick up right where we were. And the next episode we'll do a little bit more early game activities. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.